Hope dieth, love liveth. By William Morris. Strong are thine arms, O love, and strong thine heart to live and love and long. But thou art wed to grief and wrong. Live then and long, though hope be dead. Live on and labour through the years. Make pictures through the mist of tears, of unforgotten happy fears, that crossed the time ere hope was dead. Draw near the place where once we stood, amid delight's swift rushing flood. And we and all the world seemed good, nor needed hope now cold and dead. Dream in the dawn I come to thee, weeping for things that may not be. Dream that thou layest lips on me. Wake, wake to clasp hope's body dead. Count over and over, and one by one, the minutes of the happy sun, that while agone on kissed lips shone. Count on, rest not, for hope is dead. Weep, though no hair's breadth thou shalt move, the living earth, the heaven above, by all the bitterness of love. Weep and cease not, now hope is dead. Sighs rest thee not, tears bring no ease, life hath no joy, and death no peace. The years change not, though they decrease, for hope is dead, for hope is dead. Speak, love, I listen far away. I bless the tremulous lips that say, mock not the afternoon of day, mock not the tide when hope is dead. I bless thee, O my love, who sayest, mock not the thistle-cumbered waste. I hold love's hand, and make no haste, down the long way, now hope is dead. With other names do we name pain, the long years wear our hearts in vain. Mock not our loss grown into gain, mock not our loss, hope lying dead. Our eyes gaze for no morning star, no glimmer of the dawn afar. Fall silent wayfarers we are, since ere the noontide hope lay dead. Behold, with lack of happiness, the Master love our hearts did bless, lest we should think of him the less. Love dieth not, though hope is dead. Pray but one prayer for us, by William Morris. Pray but one prayer for me betwixt thy closed lips. Think but one thought of me up in the stars. The summer night waneth, the morning light slips. Faint and grey, twixt the leaves of the aspen, betwixt the cloud bars, that are patiently waiting there for the dawn, patient and colourless, though heaven's gold waits to float through them along with the sun. Far out in the meadows, above the young corn, the heavy elms wait, and restless and cold, the uneasy wind rises, the roses are dim. Through the long twilight they pray for the dawn, round the lone house in the midst of the corn. Speak but one word to me over the corn, over the tender, bowed locks of the corn. Error and Loss by William Morris. Upon an eve I sat me down and wept, because the world to me seemed nowise good. Still autumn was it, and the meadows slept. The misty hills dreamed, and the silent wood seemed listening to the sorrow of my mood. I knew not if the earth with me did grieve, or if it mocked my grief that bitter eve. Then betwixt my tears a maiden did I see, who drew anigh me on the leaf-strewn grass, then stood and gazed upon me pitifully, with grief-worn eyes, until my woe did pass from me to her. And tearless now I was, and she mid tears was asking me of one she long had sought unaided and alone. I knew not of him, and she turned away into the dark wood, and my own great pain still held me there, till dark had slain the day, and perished at the grey dawn's hand again. Then from the wood a voice cried, Ah, in vain I seek thee, O thou bitter sweet, in what lone land are set thy longed-for feet? Then I looked up, and lo, a man there came from midst the trees, and stood regarding me until my tears were dried for very shame. Then he cried out, O mourner, where is she whom I have sought over every land and sea? I love her, and she loveth me, and still we meet no more than green hill meeteth hill. With that he passed on sadly, and I knew that these had met and missed in the dark night, blinded by blindness of the world untrue, that hideth love and maketh wrong of right. Then midst my pity for their lost delight, yet more with barren longing I grew weak, yet more I mourned that I had none to seek. It Grew Up Without Heeding by William Morris. Love is enough, it grew up without heeding, in the days when ye knew not its name nor its measure, and its leaflets untrodden by the light feet of pleasure, had no boast of the blossom, no sign of the seeding, as the morning and evening passed over its treasure. And what do ye say then, that spring long departed has brought forth no child to the softness and showers, that we slept and we dreamed through the summer of flowers, we dreamed of the winter, and waking dead-hearted, found winter upon us and waste of dull hours. Nay, spring was over happy and knew not the reason, and summer dreamed sadly, for she thought all was ended, in her fullness of wealth that might not be amended. But this is the harvest and the garnering season, and the leaf and the blossom in the ripe fruit are blended. It sprang without sowing, it grew without heeding. Ye know not its name, and ye knew not its measure. Ye noted it not mid your hope and your pleasure. There was pain in its blossom, despair in its seeding, but day long your bosom now nurseth its treasure.